Welcome to this week's Van Haven TV, where I am not at a stunning luxury mansion. No, I have got a 10-meter radius to talk to you about quite possibly one of the most beautiful show vans that is built for someone who is a private individual and not a business. Now, an awful lot of the vans here at Van Haven that we do are tax efficient, but every now and then we do one which is total passion, purchased with someone's savings, specifically to enhance their lifestyle. This van here has been designed to be a true show van. You will see this van at the shows this year. Do go and have a look, speak to Mark, the owner. He's very passionate, very knowledgeable, and very specific about this particular Fortana Red 204 short wheelbase Kombi. Now, this van has a little trick up its sleeve. So not only does this van have to be a total show van, it also needs to be a home Monday to Friday. Now, van life is becoming a huge thing here in the UK, and you do not need to have a big, ugly crafter with big wheels on it to be able to pull that off. Mark works away. This is his home. Let me show you around. So as with all show vans and all big bespoke builds, Mark has gone for the most beautiful Platinum Plus interior. Now, by now you guys should be fully aware of what a Platinum Plus interior involves. It's got the full library pack, the Alcantara on the roof, the amazing coloured seat belts, these beautiful TTRC seats, the Platinum Plus dashboard, so on and so forth. But what I would like to point out in here is just the colour tones and how it works with this Fortana Red van. It has been totally thought about. If you're going to be staying in a small space like this, it really needs to be comfortable on the eyes, and it needs to be comfortable with no garish kind of crazy colours to, you know, help you or stop you from relaxing after a hard day at work. So this van is really, really well equipped. It is a 204, it's been mapped. We've got a gearbox map as well. This is an early T6.1, so we still have sports mode on this chap. And with the map and the remap, I think it's been done by Revo. This thing is an absolute animal. So although it looks like it goes incredibly quickly, it actually does, which is really, really cool, and it sounds amazing as well. So with a really small space living, it needs to accommodate everything. So a little bit like the green van that Bernsey was talking about in our last video, this has got a slide out pod with a fridge and the bed system that turns into a full-size double coming from into the rear. These guys rotate. We've got privacy curtains, and we've also got plenty of mood lighting up in the roof, so we don't have to have those downlighters in our face at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. The vehicle's also been supplied with some beautiful van shades, so we can really stealth ourselves out in this van and be completely unknown to the outside world, which is absolutely awesome. Although, I don't know how private Mark's going to be in here, because anyone who walks past this thing is definitely going to be stopping and having a little look. The carbon fibre work is stunning. It's exactly the same, or very, very similar. Nothing is the same here at Van Haven, but very similar to the front end of Matt's, with that lovely carbon fibre on the bottom of the front kit. Absolutely lovely little detail. If you come through to this side, in the back of our standard Kombi at the moment, these guys will obviously rotate. This is going to fall down. Once these seats are back, we've got plenty enough room to chill out, put our feet up here and just read a book, listen to some good tunes, eat your dinner. We've got off-grid power, we've got leisure battery systems, tables, privacy curtains, all the bits and bobs that you're going to need for a week away in your pied-à-terre. Now, I have to say that over the years, and it has been years, of the concept of this van, and I know Bernsey was talking about, we talk about your vibe and we talk about what that van needs to do. This really has been a particularly enjoyable process, because not only did we have to create the ultimate show van, which means that when this thing goes to any of the well-known transporter shows. It gets the wow factor, but it also needs to be a really effective and really efficient tool. And when you're living in a small space, doing 2 things or 3 things to do one job is really frustrating. So for example, if you want to go and cook yourself some food and you've got to move this down here, slide that out there, pull this along here, it's just an absolute pain in the arse by the time you've kind of done it. So the conversion in here really has been done, so everything is just a single movement, which sounds really, really easy, but actually in practice and making that work has been really challenging. Also, Mark had a vision. He had a very specific vision. This is that vision, and I think you'll all agree with me. It is a wonderful, amazing, beautiful space to be. And I'm really, really looking forward to getting his feedback about his first week away in his van, looking as it looks. Here we are in the back with the slide pod system out. Really well-known product, really useful, super easy to work with. It's just so well thought out. All the plug sockets have been raised above mattress height, so when you're in bed, you can literally plug in, you can put your smart devices here, you can put your book up there. It's really, really warm and inviting in here. The mood lighting around the top looks absolutely great, and it doesn't feel like a tiny space. It's been really, really well executed, and with all the little touch lights and whatnots, it's just lovely. End user, part-time van lifer with a massive passion for VW and the VW scene, and at the end of the day, without you guys loving these vans and doing this, this Van Haven doesn't exist. So for that, we're all very, very grateful. And when you see this van out and about at the shows, do go speak to Mark. He's incredibly knowledgeable, very, very passionate, incredibly proud as we are, if not more proud of this van. He's worked incredibly hard for it. We've worked incredibly hard to make it, and I think the whole thing is just wonderful. I love the idea of a TTRC as a part-time live-in vehicle. That just floats my boat. It's a proper honour to be able to show you this van, guys, because it's really unusual to have a full-blown TTRC that's also mixed with a live-in vehicle, and it just shows you that a diversity of what can be done with a VW Transporter. You can do whatever you like, and here at Van Haven we just love the idea of coming up with crazy tools for the job, and how to do that. I think this is just absolutely insane. And Mark is going to be going to all the shows. Do go speak to him. He's incredibly passionate, incredibly knowledgeable, incredibly proud of this van, and he will love to talk to you and show you around it. It's been a pleasure. It's been a huge build. It's been a long process, but it's done, and I think it's a mic drop moment. So there we go.